Hi, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please like, subscribe, share, give a thumbs up for the video if you found it helpful. And do pass it on if you believe someone else will benefit from it. I'd appreciate that. Let's talk about the hostile, angry, disturbed, deadly, dangerous narcissist. It's important as awakened empaths to know, and many of us already know, that because we're awakened, because we know how these people move, because we're not afraid of them, we still are insightful enough to use wisdom in our approach in dealing with them or not dealing with them. It's the best way to word that. So what I'm getting at, there are narcissists that are angry, they're bitter, they're hostile. Most of them are. They hate themselves. They hate their existence. They know they're fractured. They know that they don't have any idea about how to live this thing called life independently apart from other people. They hate that they have to draw off other people's energy in order to survive. You and I, we can spend vast amounts of time by ourselves, especially after an abusive situation with a narcissist. We love alone time more than anything. Isolation. And at first, when you're awakened, we know that isolation seems like torture. It seems like we're shortchanging ourselves when we should be out here in the game of life. But as you begin to mature in your healing, like myself and a lot of other people here, you see that this alone time is not, it is not something that's being forced upon us. We're not put off by it. We don't feel like we're missing out on anything because we've come to a point we realize this world is basically full of shish. And we now go on to try to establish what we want our life to look like by the grace of God. It's a beautiful feeling. But narcissists, some of them, a lot of them, I know you've seen it. You look in their eyes. You can be at a service station waiting to pay for your gas and you're standing behind somebody or you're standing in front of someone. You turn around after you've purchased whatever it is at the register and you go to walk out and you just casually glance as you're walking out and you nod your head. You might say, hi, whatever. The individual has a silent stare that is so disturbing. Something out of the horror movies. So you don't have to go to horror movies. Save your money. Just pay attention to these disturbing individuals in real life, in the day-to-day. And you'll understand why you shouldn't even desire to watch something such as this on a big screen or in any capacity, because it's pure evil. You know, I asked myself, looking back, what even attracted me to horror movies? What continually made me desire to want to watch them? And quickly, I arrived at the answer. Because it was trending. Other people. Most of what we do is because of other people. When you awaken and recognize that you are an empath, a chosen one, you realize that a lot of the things that appeal to most people, you could care less. Matter of fact, you appall it. You really appall it. Not to judge other people that are partaker of it, but you appall it. And this is nothing any different when you look into the eyes of these evil people. It's appalling. It's sad. But being that you're awakened and in tune, you know you can feel so sorry for these people from a distance. You feel sorry for them for a quick second, but it's appalling to look at them and see the disturbed, dangerous, demonic look on their face. Because you know, looking at them, they are thinking, I wish you dead. And this is it, cut and dry, guys. And equally, I want to touch on the fact that because they're deadly and demonic and dangerous, you have to understand all of these atrocities, these road rages, these intimate relationships, these domestic violence situations where people are killing their whole families. and then they get in a gunfight with the police so the police can take them out. See, cowards won't take their own life. And in some cases, the coward is so cowardly of going to jail, and they often will kill themselves. So it's either or. They won't face true consequence. They don't like consequence. And you know this. This is why when a narcissist come back trying to hoover you, it's on their terms. You ever had a narcissist? You ask yourself if you've taken a narcissist back. Have they ever came back and honored your terms? They actually come back with the contract of terms that they will and won't do. Not so much the won't do. They don't air that out to you. They come back, well, I'll do better. And they'll generalize it. You know I love you. They'll throw those out there. They'll throw the teasers out there, and we fall for it. But when you're healing and you're awakened, you don't buy into that BS anymore. But to point, you have to understand that these people are so dangerous and deadly till they are looking for a dogfight. You'll meet these people out and about and passing, and to the point of the domestics and all of these killings and these murders, as I was pointing out, this is something that is at not an all-time high in numbers, but in the vicious, deeply disturbed way that these people are taking people's lives. It's not anymore just where two people end up getting into a situation or disagreement and the other person pulls a gun and shoots the person out of fear. Most often it is the aggressor that is annihilating the non-aggressor. The road rage thing, there are people getting out, narcissists most often getting out of their cars, walking back to a person's car, no words out of their mouth, pulling their gun and just emptying the chamber. And a lot of times they'll never know what set this person off in the media. You and I know what set them off. Could have been something as simple as the wife decided to not cook breakfast that morning. It's the simplest of things that set these demonic, disturbed people off in very extreme ways. So this is what this video served to do, guys. You have to understand that because you're awakening, you're aware. Your vibration disturbs these type of people. Just being in the same space they're in. They want to be around you. They need you in their life, but they can't stomach you. It's a double-edged sword for the narcissist, believe that. So what they're actually trying to do is bring you down to their level, which is bottom level, to the lowest of the low. It doesn't matter how they appear in physical form. They are very, very disturbed, dangerous, low vibrationing people. So to end this video, be very wise in how you engage and be very, very methodical in how you avoid them. You don't have anything to prove. You don't have to show how courageous you are, because at the beginning and the end of the day, you win with a narcissist when you don't give in to their BS, when you don't react and just respond in a way that ignores them, that moves out of their space, leave them where they stand. Let them be their own excuse for why they feel the way they do, not you. That being said, bless.